Hello, everybody. Well, I don't know if y'all can see that, but right there, that's my 44,000 BTU heater with a cylinder sitting on top of it. I've got the cylinder cleaned up this morning, and I was on the fence about whether I was going to try filming this or not. And I thought, well, I might well give it a shot. If it don't work out, then I can show it or don't show it. Just depends on how it goes. Hopefully, I'm going to carry that cylinder in here, set it on the table, and I'm going to drop the sleeve in, and it's going to go all the way. There's actually do, but if not, I got the press set up so I can push it in there. Hello, black doggy. What are you doing, rotten thing? Yeah, she likes to come and get her scratching so she can go to the bathroom. Now, you go to the bathroom, okay? Oh, go on. Go. So, I've got the press set up already. It's right here. The sleeve is in the freezer. It's been in the freezer for several days. Whatever day was the last day that I filmed, the sleeve's been in the freezer since then. My aluminum puck's sitting there. The handle's already in the press. I've already set the press with a sleeve in it to see if it was right about where it needed to be. I'm going to open this vise sitting here behind y'all, because what I plan on doing is getting the cylinder and walking it over here and trying to line the sleeve up in the cylinder while y'all are sitting here. I don't know how we're going to film this. I may set the camera over there and just wide range it, because I don't want the camera in the way or anything like that, because this is going to be, it'll be time, sometimes it's time sensitive. Like once I take that off the heater, I have X amount of time to go get that sleeve out of the freezer and slip it in there. And if I get the cylinder hot enough, it should just slip in. If I don't, I've got the press set up where I can finish pushing it in. We already know it'll press in and press out. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to check the cylinder. And when the cylinder's right, I'm going to go get the sleeve and set it here on this table or on this chair. And then I'm going to try to drop it in there. So y'all might not get a whole lot of commentary of what's actually going on. See if I can set y'all over here and see what kind of aim we can get on the camera. Of course, turn your... Oh, and the camera's smudgy. Of course it is. Y'all know how it goes. Here, let me clean y'all off there. See what kind of look we got now. Put my glasses on. Okay. Now I'm going to go right here and then try to go over there. But right now we're going to go out here and check the temperature of the cylinder sleeve, or the cylinder itself. Ain't quite there yet. So it's at about 200 degrees. I want to get it up to about 350. All right, here we go. I don't know what y'all get to see or what you may not, but I've got to go. So here it comes. that's what I didn't want to happen. It's off just a little bit. But there ain't a whole lot I can do. Aside from pushing it back out, trying it again. It's not off real far, so I probably ain't gonna worry about it. I was gonna try to give it a little twist. If I didn't have my vise loose, it might be helpful. Well, that really ain't what I wanted. I really don't like that. Oh yeah, my puck won't fit in there because it's not bored. Let's see if it'll move. If it moves and back out pretty easy, I might just push it back out and do it again. If it don't, I'll just grind it till it lines up. I know the heater's still running out there. They don't miss that bad. Today we do. I usually don't miss that bad, but, well, I'm only human. All right. Let me set up for tip number 2. That's what happens sometimes. It's hot out here. All right. I got everything cooling off so I can put the sleeve back in the freezer. I don't want to cool it too fast, so I'm letting it cool naturally. All right, we'll try again. It's just what happens. Sometimes you get it in there, sometimes you don't. It was close enough, it would have probably worked, but I wasn't happy with it. So we're going to redo it. All right, we'll be back. Don't know when, but it'll just be a second for y'all. All right, everybody. I did not film putting the sleeve in the second time, but I got the sleeve in. I got my rig set up, and the process of making a few cuts. I don't know how long this is going to take, but it's going to take a while. As you can see, here I have a giant chunk of steel, and I've drilled it, and the cylinder's bolted up to it, and I took the time to center the cylinder long ways and cylindrical, and we're in the process of boring. I'm fixing to be done for the evening. This is just test bore, and then I'll come out here tomorrow and bore it because it's evening time, and well, I'm just about done for the day. So, hope y'all enjoying this. All right. Normally, y'all would not be seeing this time. I'm just gonna be straight with you. You got to see a little bit of that boring. So it's late at night. This is the stuff that I do when the camera's not on, and I normally don't film this late at night because it's late at night. But I decided to make an exception so y'all can see some of this silly stuff that goes into some of these things. Y'all don't get to see this a whole lot. I don't know how long this video is going to be. This is a brand new Ventco produced piston for the WR 400. This is a beautiful, beautiful specimen of a piston. Y'all can see it says Ventco. It's the moly coated piston. Very, very, very nice. This is a really nice slug. I mean, it is a slug too. Some of y'all have seen some of this stuff. Some of y'all have never seen this stuff. I'm going to move this out of the way because this is the focus of what we're doing now. There's a micrometer on this thing. It's all well and good. I don't normally use the micrometer because I don't really need to most of the time. Well, maybe this is the outrange for it. Yep, it is. I'm going to back this rascal up. We're going to set this thing, well, we're going to set it on 1 because I'm actually gonna take I'm gonna turn the dial gauge down just a smidge. I can measure this piston, or I can just do this right here. That right there is about the thickness of the piston. I have no idea what size it is, but it's sitting on 20 right here. So we're going to go down to 10, and we're going to find us an apparatus. Way too long, way too long. Still too long. Probably getting closer with that one. See, there's different size ends that screw into this thing. It's still going to be too long. Watch this one be too short. Of course it is. All right. Let me find the one and I'll bring you back. All right. I just had to hunt it. All right. Now I know y'all probably can't see this, so hold on. All right. see if I can show y'all this. All right, I've set this where I want to get my measurements from. Now this, we're gonna set it up in here. And of course you can't see a thing because of my arm. Not a thing. Okay. This might be dang near impossible. All right, we're gonna turn this dial over this direction. We're gonna try to get it right there on 0. Can y'all see the dials on 0? I don't know if you can. But anyway, with it on 0, we're gonna be several thousand smaller than what the bore diameter needs to be. All right, remember, we've got the piston size set in there, and then I took 10 thousandths off of it. I might be wrong. I don't remember exactly how this micrometer works, but I've set it for 0 at that. So that means that when I get to 0, I'll still be 10 thousandths plus the clearance that's needed away from the bore size. And that's because I'd rather sneak up on it than to hit it all at once. You know, I don't want to get real happy in there finding it real fast. There is a lot to be taken out, I believe. Matter of fact, I'm gonna turn the caliper on. .204. 3.204 is what it's looking like. We're at 3.190. So I've got a little ways to go yet. 3.204 to 190. .190. That's about 14 thousandths. Just to be on piston size. So I'm gonna take this over here and check it out. There's a little more of the turning. I made that huge boring bar a while back just for this kind of purpose. And I've got that thing right yonder. Now right now I'm just taking the same cut I took the last time just to even everything out, get all the spring out of it, whatever spring might be in there, so I can measure it again and try to get as close as possible because, well, ain't no fun when you get it wrong. That sleeve is very expensive. So we want to make sure we get it right. All right. I didn't get any video of the honing, but you can see I got the hone stuck in the tail chuck and I just run it in there and honed it. The bore of the cylinder is looking pretty slick. I've got the cylinder almost fitted to the piston. This does fit in there. I've got about 2 thousandths clearance right here, and I got about 3 up here in the top. So up in the top is just about where I want it. I just need to take a little bit more out down here. So I'm gonna hone it just a little bit more, but the way this works, I'm not gonna film it because it would be embarrassing. But we just about got it. All right. I'm going to call that good for now. We're going to pull it out of there. Oh, I have no idea how long this video is. And I have no idea what time it is. Pretty sure the wife's asleep though. I'm gonna pull it off just so y'all can see how it's mounted on there. Because I know a lot of people won't show this stuff. And I know it took me years to find out how to do some of this stuff because nobody would show me how they did it. And I'm not like that. Oh yeah. Just gotta get the couple briar home, throw some crosshatch in it. This cylinder's heavy and I'm tired. Alright, give me a minute. Alright, I got the honing done, got the lathe cleaned up. It's about 20 minutes to 2 in the morning. So, I guess I could show it to you. The lights are cut down way low, but yeah, it ain't falling out because I got the ring stuck in there because I was checking the ring gap. I doubt y'all can see in there very good. I'd like to get my finer hone and hit it, but I didn't have one that was a little finer. That one was 220. I'd rather have the 320, but I don't. So I'm gonna call it a night. Hope y'all enjoyed this. I don't know. We'll put it on tomorrow. All right, it's daylight again. I'm gonna keep you waiting long. We're gonna get this slapped together and we're gonna call it done. I know. I hope y'all have enjoyed it. These things are time consuming. It takes a while to do this just whenever you have to tear it down and do it, let alone when you have to do some fixing. But we've got it. I'm just trying to scratch a little bit of glue off there. Everything should be pretty good shape. Hope everybody's enjoyed this. Like I said before, some of these are real learning curves for sure. Cause, well, I've never been in one this old. I can honestly say that. I'll shave a little bit more of that off of there. For those of y'all that don't know, whenever you put these cases together, the gasket sticks up between the cases and you have to shave it down. And, well, I shaved it the other day. I hadn't shaved it to the best that I could. So we're just gonna put a little bit of this. This is Moto Seal here. This is what this is actually made for, is cases and center case gaskets. And some bikes that don't have center case gaskets just run this type sealer. I'll get off of there. Some of the old glue. Some of it stays stuck on there. Even though you scrape over it, you don't get it all, and you can't feel it until you start putting a new sealer on it. Then little bits of it will pop up here and there. Sometimes you just gotta scrape it off while you're putting the new glue on. I know. It can be right annoying. But nonetheless, it's what it is. It's the way it happens, it's the way it goes. If you can't adapt while you're doing something, you'll never be able to do anything. But we are going to put a little bit on both sides. Just for a simple fact that it's old. And some of the surfaces aren't as pretty as they could be because, well, it's been around for 47 years, 48. Yeah, maybe just a little bit longer than that. Because this is a 74 model, and I'm a 77 model, and I'm 46. So we're going to get a little bit of smear on here. I probably shouldn't film all of this because I think the video is already long. Y'all gonna get a long one out of this one probably. But I got to put it all together here shortly. And hopefully y'all enjoy it. Because this is gonna be the last of it here. Bearing knobs right there. Looks to be in good shape. Don't see nothing wrong with it. Clean. Put a little Earl on it. I put Earl on everything else. There's Earl in the cylinder. I'm gonna get the circlips and throw the piston on there right quick. Alright, sorry. It took me just a little while to get the wrist pin in. I actually put it in and it's just a smidge too long. I actually had to pull it back out and take a little bit off the end of the wrist pin. But such is life. Let's see if we can get this jug and slug stuck up on here. This is where I'd really like to have some help. Get right there in the middle. Okie dokie. Come on now. Yahtzee. Now let's see where she goes. All right. Yeah, we got plenty of clearance. There's what she looks like one last time. Now this thing has no head gasket. It's just aluminum sealing against iron with 4 bolts. Make sure it's good and clean. And I'm pretty sure it goes that way. I'm pretty sure. Let me check it this way. Maybe it does go that way. Well, I'm gonna put it on this way because the decom's in the front. That's the way I'm gonna put it on there anyhow. Like I said, there's no head gasket, so if he needs to switch it around, it's not that big a deal to take it off, switch it around. I just gotta get it put on there and tightened up before the glue dries. I've already got a good bit of time since I got the glue put on, so we're just gonna get it on here and we're gonna tighten it up. It'll be what it's gonna be. We'll see if it's got any compression with the kicker. I got a feeling it's probably gonna have plenty. Plenty. Oh, impact. I'll be flicky. That's the main thing. We want to get it put on there, get some tension on it. All right. I know y'all can't see what I'm doing, but I can feel kind of where the head surface is at. We're going to walk it down. When you pull on it, you can tell whether it needs to be pulled anymore or not. Right. That ought to get it down on there. And the thickness was the same and all that, so everything ought to be good. Because I measured the sleeve and all, made it the same as I put it together. All right. There we go. Both the ports are sealed up. That's the way we want it. All right. There it is from start to finish. Nothing too soon. This video is probably going to be extremely long. So, if y'all enjoyed it, get down there in the comment section and shoot the breeze about it and let us know what's going on. All right, y'all have a good day. Stay safe, be kind, treat each other the way you want to be treated. God bless. Remember, Jesus loves you. Bellhopper out.